Hidden in the heart of Singapore's urban jungle lies an untouched remnant of nature. Wild, mysterious, and whispering stories of the past. Welcome to Clementi Forest. Once a thriving rubber plantation during the British colonial era, Clementi Forest was later left to nature's care. Over decades, it transformed into a rich secondary rainforest, reclaiming land that had long been abandoned. Over the next 4 decades, nature returned. Seeds blew in with the wind. Streams carved out new paths. And from the ghost of plantations rose a vibrant secondary rainforest, thick with life, rich with sound, and full of mystery.
Genting lah.
Apa tertinggal?
Senoko Power Station.
Tadi aku nak bawa tau, tapi aku malas.
Saya tak bawa.
Amulah, tak payah. Ingat ada dia je yang bawa.
Pandai.
Ya. Kan. Terus cakap,
Happy stick ni boleh
Our journey begins at what used to be part of Singapore's forgotten rail, the old Jurong line. But it now carries something else: curious feet, quiet wonder, and the pulse of exploration. We follow the track until it fades into the undergrowth. And then, we step off the metal and into the unknown. One cautious step down a muddy slope, and we've entered Clementi Forest. This isn't your usual park trail. There are no maps, No signboards. And no clear path. Just soft soil, tangled roots, and the thrill of discovery. The further we go, the deeper the canopy grows. Sunlight filters in patches through layers of green. The city disappears. Phones lose signal. The forest speaks in birdsong and leaf rustle. Here, every step connects you to a time before expressways and skyscrapers. Before Singapore was a metropolis, this was what the island might have looked like. Here, at the edge of the forest, rusted tracks lie silent, overgrown with vines. A red steel bridge stands tall in defiance of time, and the whispers of trains long gone echo faintly through the trees. To transport goods between Jurong and Malaysia. It hasn't seen a train in over 3 decades. As you walk deeper into Clementi Forest, the path narrows. The trees part, and suddenly, you're standing before a yawning tunnel. Carved into the hillside like a mouth into the past. Step inside, and you're no longer in the city. The air cools. The light fades. And the forest goes quiet. This is where the old trains ran. And now, it's where hikers walk through history. Yesterday's rain turned the entire forest into a slippery, muddy obstacle course. From the moment we stepped off the roadside, the earth squelched beneath our boots. Every step sunk us deeper into wet soil, and the trail, if you could call it that, was barely visible under thick foliage and puddles. What should have been a casual 20-minute hike to the tunnel turned into a slow, careful crawl. We grabbed onto tree roots for balance, slid down muddy slopes on our shoes, and crossed many streams that had formed overnight from the storm. But there was something raw and wild about it. Soon, we reach one of Clementi Forest's secrets, a dark tunnel beneath Clementi Road. Built for trains, now walked by hikers. Wet, echoing, and thrilling. Some turn back here. Others press on, into the heart of the forest. Despite the mud and slippery paths, it wasn't just the trail that made this hike memorable. Somewhere along the route, we crossed paths with a small hiking group. Muddy boots, big smiles, and that unmistakable look of fellow explorers. They greeted us with warm smiles and, to our surprise, offered us hot coffee straight from their flask. In the middle of the forest, after battling through thick mud and soggy slopes, that simple gesture felt like magic. We sat together on tree roots, cups in hand, steam rising in the cool post-rain air. Stories were exchanged, near falls, old tunnels, missteps in the mud, and laughter came easily. The steep slopes were difficult to navigate, with soft, waterlogged ground and overgrown vegetation making every step a struggle. Despite the tough conditions, the forest was alive with mist and rich greenery, offering a raw and immersive nature experience. Along the way, we met a friendly hiking group who warmly offered us hot coffee. We paused together, shared stories, and had a good laugh. A moment of warmth and connection in the middle of the wild. Though the hike was physically demanding, it was a rewarding adventure filled with natural beauty, unexpected kindness, and memorable encounters.
Thank you.